Hey friends, Fuya here once again. Welcome back to episode 62 of our Horizon Zero Dawn blind playthrough. We come off of finishing the big expansion up here. There's a few miscellaneous things that we could do, but there's no point. There's a few other miscellaneous things we could do, like hunting grounds, but I think we're pretty good. We caught all the collectibles, we did all the main things. So all that's left is resuming the main quest, which, if y'all remember, HADES is intending to use the Spire to transmit resurrection signal, calling millions of buried war machines from their graves, and we must stand against the shell, but we will not fight alone. I am presuming that this is last or second to last story, so this could be the finale, I'm not sure. But we're going to see where things go. So let's go ahead and just hoof it over to the palace. Now, in the meantime, as I catch a few more arrows here. In the meantime, we do have a little bit of channel business to touch on. First of all, a big thank you to everybody who subscribed thus far. We are now up to 40 subscribers, and while that's not what this channel is about, it's still nice to see people enjoying my content. And, oh, we're over here. And also, we got getting some pretty decent views in the last few videos. I had some 100 pluses, so just want to say a big thank you to all of you for supporting and, you know, keep letting me know what you think. By all means, drop comments. I'd love to hear it. But as a reminder, we are not planning. Just gonna stop here quick around the subject. So we're not planning to swap out once Horizon Zero Dawn is done, whether this is last playthrough or not. Or actually, last episode or not. Not planning to replace it with another one. We want to try and knock our concurrent videos down to ideally 2 series at a time. Otherwise, 4 just kind of takes a long time and gets kind of locked up. So that's the plan. So we're gonna got to 3 videos at a time, and then eventually down to 2, hopefully. So, but got some really good stuff in mind for when we do eventually add another series on. So by all means, look forward to that in the far future. And with that, I think we're here. So perfect timing. Look at that. Almost like we planned it. And time no see, friend. You look like you're not having a good day.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
We're not gonna have a good day after that.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost.
Well, how's your Tuesday going?
Let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Defend the
Perhaps the
Vanguard,
Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
Dang straight.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Ooh.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before.
Oh, this is a callback.
After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now,
Sufficiently awkward.
it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies.
The guys are scrubs.
Everything.
The machines are not.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Dun, dun, dun. Talk to... Literally who? Excuse me, Pillar. Pillar, thank you. Down here.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
Oh, this guy. Right.
And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
Ooh.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Well, let's
The
talk.
ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us.
Ooh.
You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Heck yeah.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience.
Nice.
Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west.
Yeah.
So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes. I'm afraid all we can do is wait. Get some rest at Olin's apartment. Or tend to other matters.
Okay, so this is the finale. And my spice senses were spot on there. Let's see. Well, I have no issues with doing some fast traveling here. So, this is going to be the finale, friends. Woohoo! Episode 62 was a good series. Unless this is a fake finale, but it feels like it's coming up to the finale. Oh, I see. Do I know you? Okay, where are my friends? You are hostile. I'm looking across the way. There we go. Alright.
Have you just polished that armor, Uvid?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Don't mind me, friend.
And shiny. Very
Very
shiny.
shiny. You two talking? Do you have anything you want to say?
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Oh.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
Aw.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
No.
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all.
Heck yeah.
I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
Hell
And
yeah.
I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
What?
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then, Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
That was a nice little conversation. Nice. So we're getting all the allies together again. Are you an ally? I remember you.
Elita, I'm pleased to
Yes,
see you,
actually.
but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a
Oh,
difference.
yeah, I remember her too.
I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
There's potions, I really don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe.
Antidotes. Also, hopefully don't need those, but... My friends? Anyone else over here? Nope. Okay. So if y'all don't remember, the first group of the people we helped out with the Shadow Carja area, when we helped to spirit away the Crown Prince. And then, or she, her brother was one that was trapped in the tower. Didn't make it, but we avenged him. And Tab is Tab.
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners.
Oh, that's a good
Look for
thing to
them
know.
when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Uthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful.
Oh, friend?
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red
Are we in a
Raids,
fight
there was
now?
only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home.
Heck yeah.
It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
This is kind of nice. Okay, enemy's been dispatched. Good job, team. You didn't need my help.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
Who are you?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
This is kind of nice. I always like it when games like have callbacks
That's a
to...
nice spear, Uthid.
Thank you.
Okay.
I like the way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
She is just absolutely going at him. What is this?
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of.
I remember you.
And I
the
don't say
blacksmith.
that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Ooh.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Okay. Boom.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Nice. Thank you, friend. Good seeing you again. No, I like this when they have the callbacks. I actually was told by someone that I missed out on one character because, well, we may or may not have killed him. If you remember our, oh, hey, can't I shoot there? I can't. Okay, fine. I can run? Oh, dude, that's right, 2 down. Okay. Yeah, apparently our, bandit killing friend that we ended up fighting in a big glorious one-on-one battle. We could have turned him down apparently and told him, hey, there's more to live for. Hashtag the more you know. That's okay, we gave him a glorious death, which is all he really wanted. Definitely is the canon occurrence, of course. I definitely didn't hear he appears in the Forbidden West, so. Okay, we got it. Go, carry. I'm gonna do that. Come here, Doge. That's why I call it Doge. Watch him on her Monster Hunter videos. You'll understand eventually. Oop. Oh, this one. And you are? I'll organize you. Who are you?
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
Oh.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army. Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
You're crazy. I approve. You.
Talk?
What are you doing here?
I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain.
Aw.
It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
My friend, it's good seeing you. That's our horsey. Ram horsey thingy. I'll just have the rest of the way. We're close. I think I have a terrible feeling I'd fall off somehow if I'll try and maneuver that now. All controls are not very good. Man, this is nice. I like this. This really gets you kind of pumped up for the big finale, which, gosh, I wasn't expecting to do a big finale video here, but hey, why not? Let's do it. Okay, so this is going to be the spire. Yep, okay. I see. But this doesn't scream big battle at all. Period. Now let me... Oh, there's a lot of people to talk to here. Let me check up in here just to make sure. Oh, come on. Okay. So we're talking to you people.
Who are these guys? They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
Good question.
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Hey, let's not get cocky, boys.
How's it going, Friendo? Friendo? There you go.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
Yes.
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
No pressure.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
Heck yeah.
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right!
Heck
You
yeah.
hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Aw.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
You will. Don't worry, my friend. I'll be right there with you, probably. Maybe. I'm gonna try to be, at least. But I'm gonna have to let me be, I don't know. Is that? Aw, it is. Long time no see, friends.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed, either.
True.
It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you.
Remember, say hydrated, friends?
I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right.
Hit me.
I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Aw.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
Heck yeah.
So am I.
Alright, friend. I count on you.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
This is who I was expecting to see.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
There you go. Boom. And now we rest. Back to camp. So remember, friends, this is the last chance before the finale to do anything. However, I can't really think of anything else to do. I think we were pretty good on supplies. I don't see why I would need to get any more weapons or armor. I got the best armor, in my opinion, in the game. I got best weapons. I can set things on fire. I can freeze them. Life is pretty good. Got plenty of armor, plenty of armor. Got potions, plenty of other stuff. So I think, with that in mind, time to buckle up and get ready for a big ol' fight. This is not gonna do anything. Oh, there we go.
Skyland's apartment. Feels empty.
Girlfriend.
Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Do one more quick sweep of the quest guide. Finale. Looming Shadow is the main. They're all pointless stuffs. Around are pointless stuffs. I could do tutorials. Skills are good. Can't really do anything else with skills. Well, I think the answer is yes. Yes, we are good to sleep. Okay. I'll make a nice little lag there to make you feel all warm and fuzzy. Let's begin. No way back. At least they're making it very clear. They're like, okay, you dummy. If you rest, there's no way back. Unless you die. That's an electric in my armor. Keep the shields on even before bed.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Yeah, she fell asleep anyway. Too little, too late. Skill point's not going to do me any good now.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
She's just like, I was not ready for this. Dress for battle, is he?
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not wood smoke.
And what is it?
Gee.
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Ooh, you're a big boy. Oh, mouthful.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do what she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
No.
We're about to find out.
The answer to that is no. Sabotage? Sabotage.
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
And here we
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
You jerk. Oh, he's there.
Shadow sting.
Accept it. Accept your place.
I have no reason to sit there and say hi at you. If you're gonna walk at me, I'm just gonna ignore you. Grab stuff. Speaking of stuff.
awaits you.
Are you really not gonna... Let's take it. Are you really not gonna shoot at me? Oh, can't do that. Good trap.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Hi, friend. Next world. I love how you're just...
Bringers keep firing. This bridge will go. Blocked again. Damn him.
He ain't so tough. So, how well can he block fire? Let's find out.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Can't block fire to the face, huh? Goodbye. Why are you standing there? I don't have time for this.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot.
Gonna say dead. Purple? Purple. I don't think I have too many other, Oh, hi. That's scary. Get good stuff out. Go to the ridge. Here we are. The ridge. The question I have is, where the frick is the ridge?
No space.
Up here? Maybe? Oh, oh, it's down here. Exactly as I planned it. You can't prove otherwise. Could just burn it. Okay, so this time around we actually are going to jump. It's like, please work. This is the scariest, scariest part of the game where you have to try and make that jump. That's a big death bringer.
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
Well, that is absolute garbage.
Here it comes. Better move.
Oh, here we go.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
What hits? You know something I don't? Also die. Oh. See ya. Fine, or not. That direction? Good shot. I should range up the front.
Time to go.
Ain't no thing. Screw you. I'm on you.
Gotta get to another
That-
platform.
Why? I'm not in danger at all. Do you run? Oh, there's your head. Okay, we're good now. I'm not in danger. I saw them coming, that's fine. I was nowhere near that, thank you. You need to die.
It's taking a shot at me.
Not anymore. That's not good. So. No, this.
No sign. A wall will be attacked. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Can I grab anything? No. There's no parts. Okay. Well, what's these? Oh, healing. Okay. Okay. You guys didn't do too bad, didn't you?
Raise arms again. West.
Didn't miss this time. Kind of missed that.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Not concerned. More concerned with the guy right there. I missed. I could win.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Dodge. Dodge. Oh, it's got it now. No. Oh, yes. You're gonna die before I do, big guy. He's dead. No more birdies.
Gotta get to another platform.
Do it sideways, get a hit, that's fine. I get more damage on there. That should be a dead death ringer. It is dead death ringer. Oh hey, you were wrong. That didn't hit me. Cool. Fine. Bend in the ridge, bend in the ridge. Good moment if I can heal up a little bit. Perfect. Shield back up. When did I take health? Oh, I didn't take health damage. I gained health. What's up, Brendo? Don't shoot me, I'll just keep shooting you in the exact same
Taking a
spot.
shot at me.
Now you're fine, take a shot. Do it though. Yeah, we'll go for it. south again? Oh. There's no one coming here. We killed them all. There's literally no one there.
Incoming!
Oh, that's some bull. How would you get underneath something that's going to blow up? Okay, so now I can just shoot it. Oh, no, never mind. Collapsed. The battle is over.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
What the frick are you doing here,
My old
Gov?
mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The
And the
machines
thing?
blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
I suggest we
Take care
kill the
of
thing.
others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Is my shield that's recovering, or what's... Oh, I see. No, should have. I probably should have used a potion. Can't see. I'm assuming we're going the right way and not dying.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son,
Okay.
shadow demons.
Y'all better take them. Conveniently enough. Oh, is this where I... Good dang, do I care about them? I believe in you. So much I'm gonna see all your healing. Alright, just go ahead. Go ahead. Go short healing. We're here, surely. See, I knew she could do it.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Well, let's go kill it. That can't be good. Oh yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Stop Hades before the whole world dies.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Lenora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
So, Sonya, about that promise you made, you didn't do a very good job stopping it. I had cutscene as my excuse. What was your excuse? There we go. Can you not just go over?
Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Yes, no holding back. Oh.
They're alive.
You're all just standing there like, yeah, we know Hades is transmitting, but we don't care.
Aloy!
That guy killed.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
Alright, your funeral.
I should
Have fun.
stock up. Last chance.
Like I've been using any arrows anyways, they gave me infinite usage of this kind of somewhat BS explosion thing. But now I don't have, which is fine. I'm assuming this way? See you, friends. Don't wait up for me. To be fair, she did say her fight. Okay, so there's a Hades. Presumably there's a Deathbringer. Somewhere.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
That's not a good sign.
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Hurry up and fight. Sure, just suddenly Deathbringer right in the middle of the ridge was looking there 5 seconds ago, sure. That doesn't work. And for a machine you suck at aiming, I'm not even dodging. Try turret. Oh, nope. Hashtag just keep strafing. So are we trying to do something there? Oh, I wasn't thinking I was blocking stuff. Triple. Oh, okay. Where's our weakness spots?
Don't let them overrun us!
Wait, why can't I? Oh. Why did I change weapons there? Back off, boy. You drop the gun.
We got them!
We've cleaned them out!
I want the gun. Gun. Where's the gun? You didn't grab the gun. Fine, whatever.
Out of the way!
No damage.
Never seen so many machines.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Oh, friend. Back the frick off. I was just get this close to the guy. Explosion!
I've got left.
Boom. Thank you.
Last one down, for now.
By her well, they are struck down.
You are tanking very well. I'm impressed. Can't do that. Back down to the circle we go. I'll do much launcher with that. Where the heck is supposed to shoot at? Oh. Fire. Why is it on fire? Oh, I see you guys on the time. I didn't realize there was a timer on here.
My way's clear. The servant is dead. Now, the master.
Priorities. Hi, Hades.
System threat imminent.
Dang Skippy.
Than a threat.
Consider yourself purged.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Purged. Kaboom. Tap, tap. We did it, I think. Don't abandon your spear. Guys, I can't hug you back, sir. Dialogue.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
How'd she end up there? I'm very confused about that. She would have been eaten when the machines came, if she was outside. If she was inside, she would be theoretically inside. Oh well. Well, that, surprisingly, was Horizon Zero Dawn. That 62 episodes in, it was a pretty decent playthrough. A lot of good moments in there, a lot of head-scratching moments in there, but overall I'd say a better game than it was a bad one. You know, I had a lot of fun with it. You know, combat was, for the most part, pretty good. Kind of curious what Horizon Zero Dawn does to kind of improve, you know, both aspects. On one hand, I get it, you guys scrounge arrows, and the other hand, it's just like, ugh. Again, remember, I did give myself an inventory boost because I didn't want to deal with inventory management. If I hadn't done that, I would have been doing a lot more of that, which would have been a very big pain in the butt. So, you can only imagine how how much more time that would have taken, and you know, just simple management stuff, which is what it is. But overall, though, I like the narrative of the game. It was an interesting message, and Ted, being the goofball he is, destroyed the world. Good job, Ted. And of course, didn't build a failsafe, because why wouldn't you build a failsafe? They consume biomass. You know, I don't see how this could go wrong, and they replicate. And just how many people would have had to go along with that decision, making all these unique robots, going through the entire process, and no one said, "Oh, this is a bad idea. You sure you want to do this? Because if someone hacks it or something, we're left." Go for it. We're fine. We're fine. But you know, that is how life sometimes works. You know, series of super mistakes compile, and then boom, bad stuff happens. So I guess let's kind of go through bit by bit what I thought of the game. Early game was pretty pretty slow, but then again, it's one of those where you learn how to play, and the basic enemies felt tough, and then kind of got going, and in mid game when we were doing all the collection stuff, so that was, I mean, on one hand it was somewhat exciting because you kept coming across all these new enemy types, and then the cauldrons and whatnot, so you had all the big fights, and there's a good amount of exploration built in. It not as many dungeons as like a normal open world type of game has, but it was still pretty good in that regards, and there's some challenging moments. Certainly I died a few times, but sometimes legitimately, sometimes BSly, but overall I enjoyed the combat quite a lot. It was engaging in that, and a lot of good enemy types. Almost felt like that in game was a little too easy, but whatever. We did have the infinite shield generation, which doesn't hurt. Did feel like navigating the world could do a lot more work. Like, they put all this time into making her do all these cool jumping situations, and jump from the yellow spot to the yellow spot to the yellow spot, work your way around these gaps or this place, and it's just like, okay. First few times, oh, that's fun. After that, it's like, oh, it's a chore. Now I got one of these places to jump across, and then, oh, I can jump up a big mountain face here because it has all these footholds, but the next one is like, I can't do that because it doesn't exist, even though there's literally spots where you could. Or be friends, but road navigation in that regard is kind of annoying, but overall there's a nice variety of places to explore, different things. Still could use some more enemy types, but overall it wasn't too bad. Story wise, like I said, I enjoyed it. The side stories were all okay. They were individual, but some of them were fun, some of them were less fun, but me loving battle so much, I had fun with ones that took me to things with big enemy groups, like the one guy who's like, haha, I'm ambushing you. Me, are you sure you're ambushing me? Okay. And then we hunt him down afterwards. But nope, it was pretty fun overall. I'm not gonna say it was my favorite playthrough I've had on the channel so far, but it was a solid one. There was some really good points to it, and then some okay points. But I'm definitely curious about what you folks thought. A lot of different moments in there, so curious if there's anything that you particularly thought was your favorite. By all means, in the comments, if you had a favorite moment or section of the game, let me know. And like I said in the beginning, I do appreciate the support that the series has gotten, and the channel in general recently has been very nice. Always good to see everybody enjoying the content I put out. Again, it's not that's what the channel is about sharing all these fun types of different games with the world, and generally decent gameplay on my end, but it's fun when you see actually people enjoying it. So, but looking forward into things, again, we have Octopath Traveler, which is our current Friday-ish game that we kind of tend to play as, Monday being Monster Hunter World, and then the continuously ongoing, and eventually will come to an end, I swear, but not for a while yet, play through Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So once we get, I think the one that'll be done next might be Monster Hunter, but it's still gonna be a while. And once we get done both of those, then we'll see where things stand at that point. Bit by bit, we'll continue growing and doing. I've got a lot of fun games on the back burners for sure. Maybe a few on the shorter end, but then again, we'll see. If there's any games that you folks have an interest in, hit me up. We did have one viewer that suggested we try out Forbidden West. Wasn't on my immediate playlist, but if enough people request it, I might be willing to move it up on the list there. So we'll have to see. And going through these credits, bro, this is how many people there are. This is one of the first AAA game, no, second AAA game I think we've technically played on the channel. The first one being Elden Ring, I believe. For a full AAA experience. I'd argue Elden Ring is AAA at least. But this was another big one, so got some nice variety with that. We have some other ones that are smaller games, so that's the goal. In terms of the things I skipped in the game, I didn't really care about the hunting lodges. I wanted to care, but it's like, you have to use this weapon and do this particular thing. I'm just like, that just seems like such a pain. Such a pain. And at that point, the side quest is like, oh, go hunt down 5 of the ice bears. Just because? Is there a reason you're telling me to do this besides just busy work? Nah, okay, I'm good. Otherwise, I think I hit pretty much every other big side quest. And it was a fun thing at the end seeing how everybody kind of joined up for me at the end. I kind of expected it to be the last episode, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, well, maybe they'll have me do 1 or 2 other things. And then, oh, no, this is the final. Really? Yes, for sure. Click on this option and you will not be able to return. Oh, okay. Too bad that some of the people didn't factor in more into things, like air attack was just like, he was there, but then you never saw him after that point. So I was like, aw. It would have been cool if they had made it so if he did his stuff, he's like, at the final battle, he joined you with those 3 and be like, yeah, let's do it. Like, I can still handle things myself, bud, but sure. Plus, there should have been like 2 or 3 Deathbringers at the end there, though. That would have been the right amount of difficulty. All the explosions happening. Get a little dehydrated here, so let me take a quick drink. Delicious. Oh, and fun note for those of you who are playing a certain Baldur's Gate 3 that just came out recently. I hope you folks are having a good time. I too plan to join the hype train, not on the channel. I don't think it would be the type of game that would work for a good channel playthrough because I tend to hyper clear areas and take my time very slowly. So we will be seeing as long as a playthrough as a Fire Emblem probably, or longer. So we won't be doing that in this case, but I will be having some fun with it off stream. But for those of you who are picking up Baldur's Gate 3, have a great time. Seems like it's going to be a really great game. So. Gorilla babies, there we go. And 2 Griffins. Are those twins, or? Well, there's 2 Zoitivers too. What else we got here? Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Was that Griffey in there? Oh no! And thank you for making it, developers. It was a good game. I appreciate what you did. I always love, bow type weapon stuff, so that was a lot of fun. Oh god, there's more. Just PC credit. Alright, I'm gonna kinda sorta skip. And one last thing here.
Friend, remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh dear. That's what I was expecting. Those big guys were gonna fight one of those. Maybe in Forbidden West, if ever. Where it comes into play. There's your sequel bait right there. It was a good time, though. It was a good time. I'm presuming we're done here, but I'm just gonna wait for it to do its whole loading thing and do it very slowly, apparently. Yeah, wish I had more to say in this case, but I don't know. I think I covered everything without doing super much rambling. Just as one of those where it was a good time, I had fun. Wasn't the best experience, but I had fun, and it was a a lot of content to go through, so you know, as much or as little as you made of it. I'm sure if you just did the main story only. Oh, ended the war machine threat. Yay, achievement unlocked. But you know, I suppose if you just did the main story quests, you probably would have been through it within like 10, 15 hours maybe. So there may not have been that much meat to it, but there's still a decent chunk. I wonder if you hadn't helped people out here and there, if you had to fight all those machines on the way to Hades, instead of them fighting them for you. Fun shower thought. I wonder if that was actually the case, because those are people we had helped that were helping us at that point, so. Interesting. Oh yeah, the end battle was kind of, I think I mentioned it, but it was kind of cheesy. It's like, here, have this giant explosion thing that just has infinite bullets. Thumbs up. Sure, why not? Aha. Aha. Yeah, thank you for making a Horizon team. Looming shadow. Make our way down to the campfire, save it, and that's the end. The end. What was that, friends? That was Horizon Zero Dawn. Hope you folks had as much fun as I did with it. Again, let me know what your favorite moments were in the comments. I would love to hear them, and as always, I'd love to chat about it in my Discord as well, so link is always in the description for that too. For now, thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, you all take care. I look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.